Hey guys and gals, I'll be talking about the movie The Ironmaster. And of course this is one of those Italian exploitation movies on the popular fantasy sword genre like Conan the Barbarian, for example. And I love watching these movies because there've been a slew of them. Like a slew of them. Like who could top Conan, you know? I reviewed a Tor franchise, so check that out. I didn't review any of the Beastmaster movies, which is kind of weird because I thought I did actually. Maybe next time I will. But I reviewed a lot of sort of fantasy movies, so this is really nothing new of a genre for me to tackle on. The Iron Master, I wanted to see this because I'm a George Eastman fan, and the only way for me to see it is like on YouTube, and but they always uploaded like the Spanish version or the Italian version without the English subtitle. And even though I could watch the movie and pick up on it, but I like George Eastman. I gotta watch this like English subtitle. But I actually saw on YouTube just posted the English dub version, so I'm like, finally, finally. Anyway, is this movie better than Conan? No, but still enjoyable though. Um, very low budget, very B movie. It was so cheap. I mean, like, how you gonna have a movie about the first time metal is discovered and sword in prehistoric era, but you have lions and elephants and pigs, but you got no dinosaurs. In the poster, you see like pterodactyls in the background, but no dinosaurs, no pterodactyls, none of that. That's how low budget it is. They can't have at least have a guy in a dinosaur costume. At least that I would like let that be cool. You know what I'm saying? you know. Um, but we do have like cannibal tribes. We have people affected by viruses. We do have Neanderthals, like monkey people, like kind of like Bigfoot looking people. You know, we have that, but no dinosaurs. Oh yeah, no dinosaurs. No dinosaurs. It would be a great time to talk about dinosaurs since Jurassic World got premiered Friday. Anyway, let's get to the point. The Iron Master. It's pretty much these two guys in the same tribe, and they're like kind of like rivals and stuff. Like one is brunette, George Eastman, and one is blonde, like a good-looking Italian dude with muscles. You know how these Italian movies are, people. Good-looking people and ugly people, we get killed. Um, so as the movie progressed, the guy who wanted power, like he has more pride, killed his own master, the leader of the tribe, and pretty much he got caught killing a second member of the tribe, like a councilman, like, and he was banished outside the village just to wander. And the villain discovered like fire. He discovered metal, like the black stone. He comes back and take the village back and made the village his slave by listening to him. And while the good guy, the hero of the movie, he gets vanished to the village, get all tied up, and he was able to free himself fighting these monkey people, like Bigfoot people, and he survived. And he's walking around. He met this blonde woman, and then he goes with her to her village, pretty much. And while the villain of this movie, he decided to use his power of metal by making weapons and taking control of the other tribes, other villages around the area, because he wants to start war. He wants power, and then every time he invades a village, he tells them, "You pretty much gotta obey me. You know, I'm your master now. Whatever you hunt, you give to us. You know." So he's like the first tyrant, I would say. And pretty much that's what the movie's about. It's about him invading the village, the villain, while the hero was on his own way. And then he met this boy. He was able to go to the village, and then it's pretty much like the good guy and the woman and people in the village will have to defend themselves against Vu. Like they have to stop him again. He captured one of the assistants of Vu. That's the villain's name. I think Vu was his name. Played by George Eastman. And as the movie, it's just so fast forward as the movie progressed. The villain decided to come back with his army, and the good guy they create like a new weapon to battle against the swords, to battle against the metal, which is a bow and arrow. And the bow and arrow, they kind of have the advantage over the metal because the arrow and the bow shoot far range. They shoot far distance, while the people with the sword have to attack you with close range. So they got the advantage point, the people with the bow and arrow, to stop the villain in the movie, and then you have your one-on-one battle with the good guy and the villain to sell the rivalry once and for all. And you get your ending when it's really killing. When he killed the villain said there'll be another Vu, pretty much another tyrant, pretty much, which we know throughout history we have so much tyrants. And while the hero hold up the sword with the blood, the woman started looking at him, and the guy realized, you know what, we gotta destroy all these weapons. I mean, it doesn't matter now because you gotta remember, you get the other tribe members that ran away from the bow and arrows. They still got their metal weapons, you know. So later they'll figure out for spears on the arrows instead of wood tips. Um, anyway, the Ironmaster did enjoy it. You know, it's no Conan, but you know, I wish they had dinosaurs though. I mean, come on, man. It would be cool to have a guy in a suit. I know you can't work with puppets, or it takes time to build a dinosaur for its time. I think this movie came out in 1983, but you know, oh man, you're gonna talk about prehistoric stuff, the first fire, the first sword. I mean, even the movie Adam Eve, the Italian one, played by Mark Gregory, who plays Adam, we saw some kind of dinosaur, some cheap ass puppet shit. I mean, they could have got that. They could have got that fucking pterodactyl to be in this movie. You know, just a little nitpick. I know it's just a little nitpick, but I'm just saying. I mean, dinosaurs. At least make a paper dinosaur or something. Well, anyway, check the Ironmaster. I saw it on YouTube. You can finally catch the English dub version now. So take advantage of it before YouTube, makes a big issue out of it. Peace, guys. See you later.